When this life is o'er, and my days are done, I'll tarry not in the world of men. I'll return once more to mother's wheel and be given life again. Mother's wheel, life eternal. Mother's loom, grace divine. Mother's wheel, spinning ever. Mother's hand, evermore in mine. Divine Mother, accept these souls back into your presence. Return their flesh, their souls, their light, and their love for you to the loom, that they might bless our lives with their presence once more. Amen.
Amen.
Jane, what's gonna become of us now? What do you mean? The UA will send another ship, right? We have a contract with them. There'll be another ship. Are you serious? There were years' worth of supplies on that ship. Do you know what this crash is gonna cost them? You finally show us who you are, huh, Bowie? What's that supposed to mean? Dozens of UA spinners died in that crash, along with the lawyers and that poor crew, and you're going on about supplies. You're damn right. What's gonna stop the UA from reneging on our deal? They can take this place whenever the hell they want. This is all it took to shake your faith. Divine Mother led us here. You think she abandoned us now? Enough! We can't be out here. Come on. Jane, not this again. We searched the wreckage after the fires went out. There was nothing on that ship but dead people. I know what I saw. And whatever was on that ship is in our garden now. Jane. We were all out there, Jane. Nobody saw nothing like what you said. You weren't on the ship. Ambrose was, and he didn't see nothing either. Jane, someone said you called them dogs of perdition from the book of Stephen, like. Is that really what you think you saw? I don't know, Simon. Whatever it was, it tore out of that woman's rib cage, and the walls of the ship were all mucked up like the inside of a wasp nest. I want everyone's doors locked tonight. Don't come out till daylight. And even then, armed in groups of 4 or more. Jane, if we don't bleed that wreck's fuel lines tonight, it's gonna poison the soil. You heard me, Gunner. Nobody outside till sunup. And even then, armed in a group. Jane, I'm sorry, but wouldn't it make a whole lot more sense that it was, your sickness making you see things? Gunner, will you shut it? Well, don't it? What? Jane, can I have a word? In private? How the hell do they know I'm sick, Ambrose? How could they know unless they know because they're not idiots, Jane. You're in pain all the time. You can't hardly take a step anymore without wincing or stumbling. They're worried about you, and they ought to be, because you're their leader. They're scared, and they don't need to be hearing about some monster in the garden. They need someone to tell them it's gonna be all right, and what they're supposed to do next. Oh, is that what they need? What I need is a second who backs me up when I'm telling the truth. You know what I saw in that ship, and I don't know any such thing. What I know is that you're scared to death. I know that this disease is pulling you apart from the inside. I know that it ain't fair and that it breaks my heart to see it. And I know that by the time I got to you in that ship, you'd breathed in so much smoke you were barely conscious. Don't you dare, Ambrose. Don't you dare tell me I imagined it. I'm sorry, Jane. I know you believe what you saw was real. But all I saw was a woman's corpse and a downed ship on fire. If you're still hell-bent on killing yourself, I'll do my best to tend the flock when you're gone. But it's you they need, Jane, not me. Try to hold it together for a while yet. That night, goddamn ship ripped right through our cornfields and the orchard. Gonna take us years to make up this yield. I'm just glad none of our homes are lost or the church. Can you imagine if we lost Mother's church? There's another piece. We're gonna be finding chunks of this goddamn thing for the rest of our lives. That's a nice thought. Not the ship part, I just mean living here the rest of our lives. We'll see. Let's get a closer look. Gunner, what's this stuff on the wall? Insulation. Maybe. I bet we're seeing the inside of the hull. Don't it look like what Jane said she saw in the ship before the fire burnt it up? That old woman don't know her ass from sunrise. They're just insulated beams warped out of true by the fire. I don't know, Gunner. This don't look man-made to me. What are you so worried about? Jane's half lame and half crazy. There's nothing to be afraid of. I didn't bring you along for this anyhow. We got hours before anyone will miss us. Not tonight, Gunner. Tabby knows. She's been glaring knives at me all day. Tabby don't know nothing that I don't tell her. Only thing she needs to know is... When this life is over and my days are done, I'll tarry not in the world of men. I'll return once more to Mother's wheel and be given life. Jane? Jane! Tabby? What's wrong? Gunner! He went out last night. He never come home. Don't worry, Tabby. We'll find him. Who? Tabitha. Who else was with him? He told me he was gone alone. But Becca's missing too. That little whore's been on every work detail with Gunner this past month. You told us, Jane, and we didn't listen. The dogs of perdition are on us. Come on. There ain't no dogs of perdition. Everybody who's got a firearm or any other kind of weapon, get it and meet me back here. We're gonna find Becca. Becca! Becca! Ambrose, why the hell didn't you bring your shotgun? I didn't want the dadgum shotgun. We don't know how long we'll be out here. It's just one more thing to carry. So what? You're as strong as you ever were, and we might need it. Jane, go back to the cabins. Let us handle this. I'm fine. Your face is bleeding. What? I'm not... Must have scratched it on a branch or something. Couldn't feel it though, could you? And your limp's as bad as I've ever seen. If there is an animal out there, you're in no shape to protect yourself, let alone anybody else. Take Simon and head on back. It's not your place to tell me to do any damn... What the hell? Ambrose, we passed this way 2 days ago. Yeah, I might have oughta brought that shotgun. What could tear up all this ground this fast? Becca? Honey, are you back here? Jane. Becca, hang on, honey. We're gonna... Jane, is Tabby here? Holy Lady Grace. You done? I'm real sorry about Gunner. I'm so sorry. I never meant to. Oh, God! Ah, run! Oh, God! Oh, God! Run! Get to the church. Come on! Come on, move! Keep away! Yeah! Shotgun. Come on, Ambrose. Come on, Ambrose. Where do you keep your damn shotgun? Where'd you put that goddamn... Just this once, I'd wish you'd have listened to me. Ambrose? Don't bother struggling, Jane. You're not what you used to be. And like you said, I'm as strong as I ever was. I want you to know that everything you done here was for Mother's glory, Jane. We're doing her will right now. Her will might not be what we'd like it to be, but it's not for us to question such things.